We are continuing our coverage of this horrific scene that played out on the PSU campus about 10 o'clock this morning. A car went off the road and hit three women. It appears that it was intentional, and that car took off, and police are still looking. And this is the newest video that we've gotten in from a viewer. It's cell phone video, and it looks like it was moments after that happened.
This happened about 6 minutes after 10 o'clock, according to Portland police. And we understand that they're looking for a blue-colored, dark blue rather, colored SUV, might even be purplish, that actually went up on the sidewalk on Southwest 6 near Montgomery and hit those three women. There might have been a fourth person who was struck by the car as well. That person is no longer at the scene and was not taken to the hospital. Police want to talk to that person, but we understand that the three victims, two of them suffered serious injuries, one still in critical condition, one in serious condition, and one in fair condition as police continue their investigation to try to figure out exactly what happened and locate that car.
We have live team coverage this afternoon. First, we want to go to our Cole Miller, who's been at the scene all morning and spoke with several witnesses. Cole?
Well, Ken, Jenny, good afternoon. Yeah, we were out the garage just minutes after hearing this come over the scanner. We could hear police sirens, fire sirens. We actually saw a few emergency vehicles racing to the scene as we came up the garage there at the Coin Center. And so we were here in the minutes following. As soon as we got here, we could get right up to that kind of a Commons and Plaza area near 6th and Montgomery here at the heart of the Portland State University campus. And that's when we were quickly pushed back. This crime scene expanding as the day went on. That's when I had a chance to speak with the woman who says she saw the whole thing play out. Those three women hit that SUV up on the sidewalk as it plowed into them. Now, I did have a chance to look at some of that video that was just posted on Twitter. I think we have it up on our Twitter page as well. And you can see some of the spots where those women were hit. And that all coordinates with what we were seeing on the ground from where we were. A pair of shoes, some clothing that appeared to be soaked in blood. And then also a woman hit right near the Cafe Yum. So right there on that stretch of sidewalk, you have a Cafe Yum, a bicycle repair shop, as well as the rec center on the other side of the street. And just a few minutes ago, we spoke with a young woman by the name of Anna, Portland State University student, who also saw the whole thing. She was on the other side of the sidewalk. And she tells me the driver of that SUV simply went right into those three women, sending a couple of them up into the air, and then they hit the ground. She raced over there. She didn't have any medical expertise or any kind of medical training, so she quickly got on the horn with 911, made her call to 911, was on the phone with dispatchers, hoping to get them out here as soon as they could. And the response time was very quick. There is a fire station just a block or two maybe from where we are here. So they were medics very quick to the scene. As she tells us, a few of those women were conscious, were talking. The first woman that we spoke with actually mentioned the same thing, that they were alert, some of them, but obviously very much in pain, screaming, in agony. It's unclear just how fast that SUV, the driver, was going when he was on, or I shouldn't say he or she was on the sidewalk there. And hit those students again by the Commons area. So I think if we have our live picture up, that's right there in the heart of the campus where this all took place. That's where you have the Rice Junkies, the Ben & Jerry's down there, the Pizzicato just to the left. To the right is the Cafe Yum and that bike shop. So still a very active scene, swaths of that yellow crime scene tape here. So still a very active situation. Police again telling us that their work is far from over, very much so in the early stages. A lot to be sorted out here. A lot of the initial response has cleared out, but for now we're going to stay where we are on this side, on the Broadway side of the campus. We'll get to our other reporters though now. We'll send it back to you.